And okay, now it's not faking. So what? Hello everyone, this is Ghost Game Therapy, and I am going to try something a little different here on Phasmophobia today. I am going to show you how you can successfully, we're going to find out if that's true, successfully complete Insanity mode with only starter equipment, so level 1 equipment and not even any protective items. So, and I'm actually going to do random, so we'll see where it's going to send us. This may be interesting. All right. Okay, Edgefield, not too terribly hard. Okay, unless it's a demon. We'll find out here. So, Insanity mode is admittingly difficult to deal with this equipment. It doesn't. This equipment's most of it, actually, the therm I like, but most of it's not the greatest. So I'm going to show you how I think that you can still complete this and use Insanity to level up and use that one evidence item to your advantage. But before I get into it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also hit the like button and comment down below how you deal with Insanity, or if you tried Insanity when you first started this game. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what we have for objectives. We may or may not be able to do all of them. Yeah, we can only do one of those because we don't have any incense. But that's all right. So I'm going to go ahead and take the flashlight. I don't always do that, but you can't see what I'm doing if I don't. So let me say just one thing here. So therm, EMF, that's what I grab. You know, when you get a better video camera, you can use the video camera to see. I often, especially in the houses, I don't, just because I played so much, I don't usually even need to use any kind of any way of seeing anything, because I can usually find my way around. But that video camera, in my opinion, is such crap that I don't even think you can really see your way around the house. So I would just go ahead and grab an old-fashioned flashlight if you're not confident in finding your way. So we're not going to have a cursed object. So that will help to make it interesting here. So if it hunts right now, we know it's a demon. So we got to kind of keep a little bit of a track of our sanity. I 100%, if you're doing this, would get the breaker on. It's going to take a minute. No, okay. It's let's see. I think it was in here. Maybe was the, yeah, it was this cup. So EMF 3-ish. Okay. I'm going to check for actual hiding spots here. We have no protective items, so, and this is not a great looping. All right, sanity is going downhill fast. It doesn't have a great. You can loop there, but it's not a great looping spot, in my opinion. So I am going to see where we are to hide. There's the boon. I'm gonna grab it. I don't even have a camera, I don't think. So we're gonna make our own hiding spot. This is our hiding spot here. It's a pretty good one. Rarely have been killed there. Is it hunting? Okay. All right. We're not wasting time, are we? So we know a lot already. Not a shade, not a Dio. You know, it's... most ghosts are probably... If you're going to hide in here, by the way, make sure you close the door. Most ghosts are probably in hunting range, is what I would say. So, but Shade definitely isn't. Phantom. Shade isn't, a Dio isn't, and obviously it wasn't a Deogen. It's not a Fae, it's not a Rev, it's not a Hantu. It may, you know, we can test for things like Pult and stuff a little bit more. right now we're gonna have to do. So this is gonna be a challenging one because we're already in the hunting phase. So if you go in, because we have no sanity pills, you see here, and so let me give you a little strategy with this. So the ghost is where it could kind of go into a perma hunt phase. I'm gonna actually leave this here, and let me grab one other thing. I'm gonna set up in the room, and I'm gonna put the book in there, and then we're gonna hope that we have enough time. Now, I'm not sure if it's perma hunting yet or if it's just hunting. Oh, that was an event. Okay. Herg. Funny guy. Okay. And okay. Now it's not faking. So what I would say is that I like to close multiple doors, but I don't have to do that. What I would say that I would do is, if you're not sure if it's going to be like in perma hunt mode and you're not completely confident in your abilities to kind of get away from the ghost, I would go in, let it hunt. It's going to take a little more time, but that's okay. Go in, let it hunt, set a piece of equipment up, maybe two, let it hunt. You should be mostly okay, unless you're dealing with something like, some kind of teleporting ghost, and then, sometimes it's just bad luck. So, it's like whatever. I'm going to try to grab a spirit box quick and do that. Go in, do a piece of equipment, let it hunt, hide, and just kind of keep doing that over and over. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Okay. I was trying to set this here. That ain't a great spot, but that's where I'm going to set it. Now I'm going to take this up here with me, because I'm using it to I want to see if it gives me fingerprints, and if I can get it to just kind of come upstairs in general. And I'm doing this to test for a poltergeist. So you're gonna have to, I'm gonna give you we're gonna go through the ghost in just a second, because if you are really actually just starting, I'll do it briefly in case you're experienced, and so you don't have to hear all of this, because it'll bore you to death. So we got some time in between hunts here. I'm just trying to wait. I want to kind of lure it sort of up here. La-di-da. Now all of a sudden it's being a little passive. Is there anywhere to hide in here? Nope. So yeah, that's going to be our key hiding spot. I like that hiding spot pretty well. It's pretty okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I'm really just wanting it to be up here to see if it maybe will touch a door. We'll watch for UV. It's in that room. Hopefully it doesn't prove me wrong. It doesn't sound like it's throwing a lot of stuff. We'll double check that here in a minute. Okay, I'm just gonna check doors. Okay, I don't think I see any UV. Let's double check this. I'm gonna look for orbs quick. Maybe. Hopefully I didn't change rooms. Oh, it blew this light out, didn't it? Where is that thermometer? Doesn't seem like it's in this room. Is it actually in this room? Oh my word. Okay, so let me check to see if it... Yeah, so it's definitely not a poltergeist. So poltergeist would have done way more damage to all that. So let me... Well, because I'm going to wait for a hunt here, so this is a good opportunity to kind of just talk through the ghost a little. So let's do this here. Okay, so spirit... It's going to be really tricky to figure out a spirit on this, I'm not going to lie, because we don't have smudges. That's the best way to figure it out. But if we can get one piece of evidence, we'll kind of play with that. Polt it's going to throw the items a lot more. You can make more of a trail and kind of see, but it didn't do much damage at all to any of that. So I'm just going to say Pole's not likely. Demon is a possibility, actually. Here, Myling, I don't think it is. Yeah, I can hear its footsteps from pretty far away. Raiju, not because of the speed. Moroi doesn't seem like it's speeding up at all. Sometimes you gotta be a little careful because it'll start, a little more average. We'll do more of this here in a second. I'm kind of trying to listen a little to see what it's doing. Okay. And so what we're going to do is use this as a little opportunity to try to set up a little bit more stuff here. It's super annoying that it might have always been in this room actually, but oh, where are we going? Where are we going? Don't like my chances right here. This ain't a great hiding spot. I have hid here before, but it ain't great, I'm not gonna lie. I'm in the garage. So yeah, still pretty average speed. So we're definitely in permahunt mode already. This really could be a demon. Wouldn't be a terrible guess already. What is there? It looks like I can grab something. What is it? Oh, it's just the locker. I was like, what is in front of me? Okay. We're gonna quickly try to see if we get Spirit Box. Where are you? Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Okay, ghost events. We're not too scared of right now. We may have freezing. I'm not sure. And how long are you gonna take to hunt again? Not long. Oh, we're freezing. That's gonna be our evidence. Okay, we'll look for orbs. Let me look for orbs real quick, actually. So it's really looking like it. So now we've at least kind of narrowed things down. Okay, so it has not turned the power off. I don't think a Jinn is likely. I have to be honest because it has. Don't see orbs. So we're gonna say Mimic's out, unless we don't have a good camera angle. It seemed pretty early hunting. We had one ghost event. That may have knocked us into like under 60%, which really is going to be fair game for anything. So the Revenant, Hantu, Moroi, it's all because of speed. Shade I knocked out because of how early it hunted. I definitely do not think that one ghost event would have knocked this down by like 30%. And Jinn is technically in because it hasn't turned the power off, but I don't think that it's likely. It wouldn't be my first guess because of the how early it hunted. They're not usually real aggressive, and it's really perma hunting now. Uray, I'm gonna go ahead and cross off Uray. It's got the ability to kind of slam doors. That's its main ability or power, if you could even call it that. I don't see it, to be perfectly honest here. Oh, we got the power. Did we get the power? Or just turn the light off? Okay. On Rio, it's with candles, so I'm going to take twins off here. And I'm going to go ahead and cross Jinn off. I'm just taking an educated guess here. Now, Oni's, because of how early it hunted, twins would be listening for two different speeds. And so some people were thinking that, like I was in a room where people were thinking that the ghosts, there were two twins hunting at one time. That's not the twins. It will be one ghost that hunts, but there are two. There's a decoy and then there's the main ghost. The main ghost is fast, and it's not as like Revenant fast or anything, but it is faster. The decoy's slower, and it's a little slower than most ghosts. And so you can kind of tell if you listen from like different speeds and stuff. This isn't coming across like twins to me. Usually also will feel like the ghost is wandering around because the main ghost and decoy will do things throughout the house. The demon's just aggressive, and it hunted relatively early. Didn't hunt quite at 75%. I think it's hunting. I'm pretty sure that it would hunt under 70. So I may be wrong about that. It actually might be under 80, but I think that's. I don't think it's under 80 though. I think it's a yokai could hunt at around 80. I think a banshee has the ability to hunt at any percentage randomly. It's got an ability to do that randomly. And Onryo could do it if candles were on. And I kind of just, I'm not getting a real, Onryo is going to be next to impossible to completely rule out. So we're really between an Oni and a demon here. Now, the Onis, you can tell by seeing the ghost, but because we don't have our protective items. Onis, we don't have any protective items, so we don't really have an ability to figure that out. Now, one thing you could do is just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and see if you get an airball event. We haven't gotten an airball event. That doesn't mean this isn't an Oni. I'm actually going to maybe just see how quickly this next hunt happens. I think our next best bet is to time in between hunts here. Okay, so I'm just waiting for a second here to see when it hunts next. Let's see here. So I want to actually set a timer this time. All right. So we're going to... I'm really waiting because I really want to get this timing. Okay, so we're starting our timing now. And they've got like 25 second cooldown. This ain't the best way. I mean, they don't have to hunt at 25 seconds, but if it hunted at 20, you would know, like, okay, this is definitely a demon. So we're at 20. What? Why was it up here? So it's 25. Why was it up here? That was weird. We'll try it one more time. Okay. So, okay. Oh shit! I don't know if so we've got about 3 or 4 seconds there to add on to this. So most ghosts are not gonna hunt right exactly at 25 seconds every single time, and so my instinct here is to kind of go with a demon. Let's see. So this is 20 to 23 seconds. Watch it just appear in here all of a sudden. Seems like it's hunting around like 30. You know, I don't know. It seems like it changed rooms up here. I don't know why that happened, but I without the ability to look at the ghost, we haven't gotten an airball event, so there's some slight chance it's an Oni. But even that hunting range, so the demon, it probably was around, like, I'm thinking percentage wise, our sanity was probably around like 65%, and so you know what, yeah, it's definitely switched rooms up here. We're working with demon. So I think that it probably hunted around like 65%. A mare could have done that in the dark, but because we're obviously not there. That's too high for an Oni. Um, and what other ghosts? A Fae could have done that. A Banshee if it would have used its ability. Yokai if we would have been making noise, which we really weren't at that point. And I think that's it for the early hunter. So I think a demon's a fair guess here. The hunting range is longer than 20 seconds, but again, it doesn't have to take 20 seconds, and it's really perma hunting. So I'm gonna go with demon. Let's see what we get here. Oh, we didn't get below 25%. Oh well. Yeah, it was so aggressive. And if it's perma hunting like that, and you're not at that under 25%, a lot of times a demon's a good way to go. And so we're able to get our evidence. And so again, the main thing that I recommend if it's kind of going into perma hunting mode, and a demon's a tricky one because it will do that earlier than other ghosts. Hide, start with hiding, grab a piece of equipment, set it up real quick, see if you get the evidence, go back and feel free to hide before. You don't have to wait till the ghost hunts to go hide. You can go hide before, then you'll have a little more opportunity right when it's done, set something else up or check another piece of equipment and go about it that way. So you can definitely do insanity mode. There are ghosts that are more difficult to do on this. You heard me talking about the Onryo. That's probably one of the more difficult ones because you're not going to have, with only starter items, you're not going to have candles. That's really what you need to be able to rule out an Onryo. Yuris can be a little tough, but they probably will start sometimes by the sanity and the slamming of doors. You can figure that out. Goryo, we would have ruled that out just because we didn't have the evidence. I'm just saying in general. You'd rule that out because it was in different rooms, although I think that's been a little broken lately, but that's really what it's supposed to be. And Phantom and Oni I'm not going to lie, they're going to be a little tricky just because you can really figure that out by looking at the ghost. Phantom, you can also figure out from photos, but you don't have a camera. And so what I'd say, if you're going to do insanity mode or even nightmare mode with only starter items, nightmare would be easier though because you'd have two pieces of evidence. Really, insanity I think is really going to be tough with those. Then you take some of your losses. You'll walk away with a few of the objectives completed. You get a little bit of money for that, and just take the the main things. Hey, like if you could try to not die, that's a success. Call it a success for the round, and then kind of move on. So, and then try it again, and maybe you'll have most of these ghosts you can kind of narrow it down with even the starter items. So maybe I'll do a little bit more of this, a few different maps. I don't know if I'll do what I did before with like insanity or nightmare mode where I kind of did every single map. But it might be good to just kind of get another round, maybe get some feel for different ghosts and see how it goes and how you can kind of set up and stuff. So anyway, I hope you liked that. Don't forget to subscribe. Please watch my other Phasmophobia videos. I'm going to be doing more on just general advice on how to use the modes that you have in the game to level up, enjoy the game, and have fun with it. So hope you like that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.